Hello, hello, hello. I am the GM for this evening, Jack, or Avril. I'm being joined today by the two lovely players who, if they would like to introduce themselves.
Toma! I'm Rosebud. I'll be playing Toma. And yeah.
And I'm Quinn, and I'll be playing the shapeshifter Mona.
Perfect. And I'm obviously the GM, or I'm playing Overdrive, the leader of this ragtag team of misfits. So, let's do it. Sorry about the voice, guys. I am overcoming allergies. Let's
I'm
do
sick,
it.
I blame you.
Yes, that's fine.
Cool. I have it on the record now.
You can sue me. Don't actually
Man, I'm
sue
not
me.
gonna sue you, but
I have a good lawyer.
I'll charge you for damages that
He's a
of
good
not
lawyer you
working.
can't afford to pay for.
Same. Same.
Yeah, we'll do a civil case. I understand the law.
Under the table.
Yeah, we'll have Quinn be a judge. All right.
Mediator.
So, which one of you wants to do the recap?
Oh, Quinn hasn't introduced you though, did you? I did. Oh,
He did.
I'm too drunk to realize.
You were one drinking.
Hey, it doesn't take a lot.
Fair enough. All right. Do you want to do either? Of you guys want to do the recap? It's been a week. Last week we didn't do this, so
Well, from what I remember, Mona was up to her usual BS. And saw that Overdrive was talking to someone pretty important, and spent most of the episode trying to figure out who that was, and in the process sang a siren song and crashed the ship. Was it 1,000 light speeds per year or whatever?
I don't remember what it
we
was.
shattered the ship, and
It was not good.
the Trinity that is normally supposed to split up anyway, split and crashed on a pretty deserty planet with little to nothing.
And we ended up fighting a bunch of Space Navy people.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
I don't remember how that fight went, but we did.
I know Toma wrecked.
Toma.
Toma
Fucked.
wrecked Faith.
I almost died.
Yeah, Toma definitely put the generals down a notch.
Oh yeah.
And then I got to talk to, I forgot what the guy's name is.
Oh, the general guy, right?
Yeah, I got to talk to him and failed my my shape-shifting, so I didn't intimidate him at all.
Or did you shape right?
It was fun.
But he knows that I know now, and they know that I am a lab experiment as well, like Toma is. And everyone is mad at me because I am fucking everyone over.
Yeah.
But not Toma. Toma's looking for his toys.
Yeah.
He's trying to gather all of his stuff.
And while you guys were doing this, Lunar, or Evan's character, the cat, is fixing 1/3 of the ship.
Somewhere in a distant part of the planet.
Yep. Few hundred clicks away. Few hundred. Don't make fun of my speech impediment right now. I'm tired
Not making sense.
and snuffy. That should be my nickname, Snuffy. All right. So, we were all sleeping. As you guys were sleeping, Overdrive.
I did handcuff myself to you.
Yeah. Overdrive picks the lock on the handcuffs without you noticing. Handcuffs you to a log and goes into the ship.
Can I roll to see if I notice the log?
No. As he does this, he goes onto the computer and has a conversation with Sirius. Now, he comes back outside and just falls asleep. Who wakes up first?
Probably me.
Yeah, Tomo's not waking up until the sun hits him or he feels like it's time to get up.
Fair enough. What do you do when you wake up?
I will make my hand really long and thin so that I can get through the handcuffs. I will go back into that meeting room you had and investigate. We'll look around in there to see if there's anything else of interest.
Okay. Roll for a roll presence.
Slutty 20.
Slutty 20? Okay. So you notice that Overdrive left the computer, like weird computer screen thing unlocked. Some drawers are open and had been gone through that weren't previously unlocked and or open. So
I'll go through the drawers.
okay. Roll investigation. We don't have that.
That would be awareness, and if you want your character to have that extra skill, that would go to your advantages and skills.
28.
28. You find just a bunch of documents, all really long and boring, either military documents or records, a few pictures, and a bunch of like video safes. They're like little discs that he watches in the TV or can put them into one of the many drives inside of this ship.
I'll keep note of those, and I will go and wake the other two up. I'll put them back where they were, so that it doesn't look like I went to them, and I'll go wake you guys up.
All right. Who do you wake up first?
You.
Me? Roll. How do you try to wake me up? Because this is gonna determine your roll.
I'll get a cup of water and just pour it on your face.
Where are you getting the water?
Ship. We should have water and food on the ship, right?
Well, yeah.
I'll get water.
Okay. You bring out this water and you pour it on me. He doesn't budge.
I'll go wake up Toma.
How do you wake up Toma?
I'll say, Toma, there's some toys.
Does Toma wake up? Toma does not wake up.
I'll go shake him.
Shake Toma?
Yeah.
How would Toma react to getting woken up?
Toma would probably just like be like and like roll over on his other side, trying to ignore you, like poking him up.
Overdrive mumbles, I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's cranky when he wakes up early.
Weren't you supposed to talk to your guy with me around?
I didn't.
But you left and handcuffed me to a tree or to a log.
I don't like being handcuffed.
I'm sure that's a lie, but
Alright then.
you didn't talk to him at all.
Nope.
Do I believe him?
Roll. What would that be?
That would be
So I have to counter roll it.
That'd probably be
Awareness?
a awareness
then I have to
or
roll
against a
persuasion?
presence or aura.
Presence.
Unless you have a specific extra skill for persuasion.
Yeah.
9.
All right. Someone give me borrow a d20.
What?
19. All right. I rolled a 24.
I rolled an 18.
Oh. Yeah, you believe him.
What are we doing today?
Well, first we gotta fix this part of the ship, and then grab the other one, fix that, bring them back together. So, and then find out where the cat is, because he has the other third of my ship.
What do I need to do?
I need you to go to this town and get a bunch of supplies. And he takes out a pad and writes down a bunch of stuff and then gives it to you. Get all of this equipment.
Is it sunny at this time?
The sun's starting to rise over this part of the planet, yeah.
Utoma, come help me.
And he rolls up and he sits up and he looks around and just slowly blinking his eyes in mismatched timing. And he looks over at Miss Nomer and is like, "Toma."
I need help carrying things. Can you send one of your Tomas? I don't need both.
Toma thinks and he's like, "Toma."
Do a intelligence if you understand it or not.
Sub 10.
Sub 10?
Sub 10.
He understands that you need his help, but he doesn't understand for what, so he just kind of follows.
I'll like show my hand. 1, you. 2. And I'll show it splitting into 2 people.
Toma.
Roll intelligence.
Oh yeah, that's a unnatural one.
Ah. Yeah, no, he doesn't understand, and he mistakes it for, like, wrestling. Roll a... You can either roll dodge to dodge it, or toughness.
I'm not rolling.
And you need to roll strength.
10.
10?
Yeah, 26.
How does he do this? How does he...
So, trying to pull you again. So I don't understand. So I'm just gonna.
You start wrestling him, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or her, misnomer.
So, at first I'll just try and grab you, and you'll sneak by, and then Toma thinks, oh, split, and so I'll split into 2, which that may not be so good this time. I rolled a 10
A 10?
to split.
You're...
Do I just succeed enough?
You just barely.
So,
You're squeezing, trying to split.
yeah, I have to think really hard because I'm still waking up. So I go, and so I split, and now I'm 4 feet tall, times 2. And the Tomas go to tackle both, go and tackle you. And now, yeah, you're just getting dogpiled by 2 Tomas.
Cool.
I'll just wait for you to stop. I won't even try to resist it.
I would give up pretty quick if you're not fighting back. And then I'd be like, oh man, I kind of flop you aside like a dead fish.
And I'll take one of the Toma's hands and I'll walk towards the suit.
And the other Toma's just gonna start looking for more toys that he may not have found.
Okay. As you're looking for toys, you're going to the nearest city
With other Toma.
with Toma 2.
Toma too.
Overdrive goes back into the ship and starts repairing what he can right off the bat as he gets a message from the Imperial Galactic Navy. It's a court-martial summons, meaning he is in a lot of trouble.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's not like he went AWOL or
No, I didn't see any of that.
stole a ship.
I have no recollection of any of that.
A few hours go past. He is working on the ship, trying to figure out how to deal with this threats slash court martialing slash most likely arrest. Do you get back yet?
Do I? Can I get the stuff?
Do we get to the city first?
Yeah. So while he's doing that, you guys get to the city. It's a really small village, but it's on the outskirts of a larger city. You're in pretty much the capital of this whole planet.
What's the locals? Are they humanoid?
They're kind of humanoidish, a lot more wet. They sweat a lot more to help them keep
Wet?
cool on this desert planet.
It's
So-
a desert.
I will turn myself into a pretty girl of one of the local species.
Do morph.
My trans dice failed my transformation.
Dang.
Natural one.
One, you turn into a hideous monster. Like, we're talking Cthulhu mixed with a penguin, mixed with, like, pretty much an Eldritch horror.
Well, I guess this will work. I'll go up to a merchant and slam the list onto whatever table they have or something,
Okay.
and be as threatening as possible with my Eldritch horror body.
He sees the list, he looks at you,
And
and
the small Toma next to him.
the small Toma next to him. And he's like, he goes into the shop and throws basically the entire list outside the shop. Don't hurt me, please. I have a wife and kids.
Come on! I quickly grab all of it and just like run back.
It's like food.
He throws a bunch of like weird looking melon things.
I will take one of the melons and leave the other fruit there, and I'll start eating that as I go back with Toma. Staying in my Eldritch horror form. This one's kind of useful, Toma. Do you like it?
Toma looks back and is very afraid. So he just he looks like, come on! He runs faster away from you.
Do an intelligence check.
What would that equal?
You're about to learn a new word.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No?
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
I have a -4
Oh shit.
to my on that roll.
Yeah, no, you were gonna learn hurt, but yeah. Your
I
roll
ain't
sucked.
learned shit.
Never
I was
mind.
too afraid to learn anything.
Too
So,
scared.
I just bolted back.
Got it. All right,
while
you
the
guys.
Toma's looking.
You guys get back. Toma 1, who was looking for toys, has gathered pretty much all the toys to the loading dock of the ship.
Damn right. I trusted you, Toma 1. You like to.
And Overdrive has fixed some stuff. The satellite on the top is working, and
TV! Toma!
the gears, some of the gears have started working, letting the bay doors open and close. And
I got the stuff.
what the fuck are you?
I tried to turn into one of the locals, but It didn't work, so I scared them instead.
Clearly. All right then. Toma,
Toma?
can you bring those parts onto the ship?
Toma! He waddles up to you, drops everything at your feet.
Cool. Overdrive just basically kicks into overdrive mode and just starts fixing everything he can, commanding the two Tomas to like do certain things. For that, I need you to roll intelligence.
Natural 2.
2?
Natural 2, so -3.
So instead of actually doing what I told them to, they started fucking around in the room and have broken a hole in the wall of the ship to the outside. And one of the Tomas went flying out of the ship through this like
So
little
you just
hole.
your Toma starts off and it's all funny. He's like, ha, Toma, punch each other like Toma, and they get mad at each other and they start wrestling and fighting and then they just scuffle until Toma picks the other one up and is like Toma and throws him through it.
There's Toma.
Exactly.
It's great.
And then they continue to fight outside for a little bit.
Great. Fuck. One more thing to fix. Overdrive goes over and puts a bunch of just what is essentially cardboard over that part of the ship and just duct tapes it.
Can I turn into the cat? No,
Into
can I
Lunar.
copy powers for the cat and get his intelligence so that I can help fix the ship?
Yes. I don't know his stats though.
I made some faux stats up. I think I gave him intelligence of whatever level we are, so 10. So I gave him, that was his Viking ability.
Yeah. Okay.
Intelligence, so he gets a +10.
Cool.
So I rolled a 14 for the copy powers.
Okay. So it's a 24, so you now have Lunar's intelligence.
So I will go up and help you fix the ship.
Cool.
So do you just have like a cat face now?
Um,
Because you're using the cat brain?
I'm assuming I'll just not have opposable thumbs anymore, so I can't help as much, but...
No. You gain a cattail and
Oh,
Weird.
so I'm an anime girl.
you're an anime girl. While still being an Ultra Core, because you never changed back.
Oh god, what have we done?
You are now just a Kawaii Ultra Core.
Kawaii Cthulhu.
Kawaii
Cthulhu. Ooh. Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Alright. Oh, fuck. That's dumb as shit. Cthulhu.
Does it help us go faster?
Yes. You have like some arms on part of the ship fixing things, others in other parts. The whole like 2/3 of the ship get fixed. Just as it gets done, Lunar pilots the other third of the ship to the rest of it, and they all come back together.
Toma goes to the city again.
Oh.
Yep, the two Tomas fight to the city wall, and they kind of just start playing like hide and seek in the city.
Great. We don't know this, I'm assuming. I stopped paying
No, you
attention
guys,
to you
yeah,
today.
you guys stop paying attention once I threw Toma out of the
Great.
Toma 2 out of the building.
I turn to you and to Lunar, like, you guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
Cool. Toma! Fuck. Alright. Where is he? Overdrive turns on his boots and flies over to the city. Toma, where are you? Can I borrow your dice? I gotta roll presents. Oh, that's not good. That is a 10.
9 against my 18.
Oh, you stay hidden.
Oh,
You
wait.
are.
You see one Toma, but you don't see the other.
I see the one who's it per se in this game of hide and seek, and I noticed a bunch of other little kids kind of running around that you're playing with, and I'm like, God damn it! I go over and I pick up the one Toma. I'm like, where's the other one?
Come on! Waving his arms like he doesn't understand or know.
Toma! I put him under my arm and continue to kind of fly around the city.
Yeah, and every little jog you make, he goes, "Wah, wah, wah." And you're flying around.
That is a 16. Does the other one stay hidden?
No. You find the other one probably in like the first shop that has something that looks like food or candy. Or speaking of candy,
We got the leftover Halloween candy. He's just throwing it into his mouth,
yeah, exactly like I'm.
wrapper and all.
Well, maybe no wrapper, but yeah, no, that sounds definitely right up Toma's alley.
Delicious plastic.
Yeah, and you probably see him as he's walking out, and his belly's full. The shopkeeper's probably yelling at him, but he doesn't pay attention.
He comes over, he grabs that Toma by one of the arms, and then throws him in the air, grabs him by one leg, and starts shaking all the candy pretty much out of him. We're trying not to draw attention to ourselves, Toma.
I rolled a 13 to keep the candy in my gullet.
13. To my strength, because I'm shaking you. That's a 17.
I definitely puke up most of the candy.
Sorry, sir. I hope you can still use it. And I fly away with 2 Tomas. I throw you guys into pretty much your room on the ship.
Toma!
You both are grounded. Stay in there.
And you see as they just look at each other and they sit down and then they start like playing patty cake with each other.
All right, you ready, Misnomer?
Yes. Can you call your guy, though?
When we get in the air. As he says this, he starts piloting the ship from the captain's bay, pretty much, and takes off. He sets up autopilot to start going to the next planet. As we're doing this, what is Toma doing now that we are now in the air?
Toma probably would have started like after they're in the air, done playing the games a little bit. The 2 Tomas would have like started putting his toys back kind of where he has their stuff. He hangs the hilt back up on the wall, and once he's done like cleaning up his room, he just forms back together. And he'll kind of he'll just start looking around the ship for anything like shiny.
So as they came back together,
Oh.
so as they came back together, you guys were also starting to look out the window, because ooh, stars are shining.
Jam right there.
Any planets that you notice that Toma like would run up to the Gabs goes like Toma, Toma, Toma.
I mean, if he's smart enough to see one.
That's fair. Well, I mean, you obviously see cool shit.
Well, luckily I rolled an 18 natural, so -5 is still pretty good. But yeah, he sees a planet that basically looks like a weirdly shaped golf ball. It's a nice planet, but there's little circle dimples of like water planets with like islands and things like that.
Huh.
So he definitely would just be staring at that and like pointing at the window a little bit because it's pretty cool.
Okay. Me and Miss Homer are down in communications bay.
I changed back into myself. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Oh, you don't want to be an Eldritch Horror anymore?
Not when I meet this guy.
No, you don't want to really intimidate him. Be like, "This is what you're dealing with, fucker." Come at it
Found that
now.
on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, we are now on the phone with him, pretty much. And they are discussing what this job really entails. What do you ask, Sirius?
What the fuck?
What are we doing?
Oh, so he describes this job. You are to kill this planet eater. Because if there's one person who's going to take over the galaxy, it's me.
Why do I want you to take over the galaxy?
You don't, but I don't want this whole galaxy destroyed. And the Imperial Galactic Navy aren't doing shit about it, and you guys are the next best option.
So as soon as we kill this guy, we should have to kill you, is what you're saying.
Well, you can try.
I've killed lots of people. I'm sure you aren't. You aren't that hard of a target.
You'd be surprised. But that is besides the point. The sooner you guys get your job, the sooner you get your credits.
How did you hear about me?
Oh, same way I heard about Toma. Word of mouth. Words go pretty fast in the criminal underground. And you made a name for yourself pretty easily. Assassinating presidents and politicians and anyone who got in your way.
Most of them deserve it.
Yeah.
Most of them. But no one knew that I was made in a lab before. No
Yes.
one knew that I was a siren, including myself.
Well, I have connections in high places. Is that for me? Oh, thank you. Is my throat getting...
No, I
My
just figured
voice.
you might want it to help prevent your throat.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Anything for you, buddy.
Now, are you going to continue with this job, or should I have overdrive here, just kick you out at the nearest?
I'm sure he wants you to do that.
He kind of looks, he closes his eyes for a second and like crosses his fingers. Like, just drop her off.
But I think I'm going to torture him a little longer.
He sighs. Jeez.
Do you need an assassin to work under you after?
Oh God, no! I got too many assassins already, and I can't trust any of you assholes.
Are they as skilled as you?
Probably better.
How many? I'm assuming I'm pretty high in the assassin.
You're one of the more called upon assassins in the criminal underworld, but you are nowhere near the best. And you've heard legends about this guy before who hires a shit ton of criminals and a shit ton of like pretty much villains or small time thugs who have made a name for themselves. But you've never actually met him until pretty much now.
Eventually, you'll want me.
The only reason Overdrive is here is because he has his reputation with the Navy. The only reason you're here is because you were cheap.
Well, I didn't offer my services to you.
Oh, pretty much, but it's either that or prison. They aren't going to let you free.
I'll prove myself useful.
Eventually.
I can also kill Overdrive for you if you need that.
As you say that, Overdrive pulls his gun and he points it to your head. Give me a fucking reason.
We get along really well, if you haven't noticed.
Sirius just kind of scoffs and rolls his eyes like, whatever. Sending you guys the coordinates for where the supposed space eater is heading next. Planet Destroyer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let's get it done.
Sure thing, boss.
He hangs up the call with a gun Overdrive's gun still pointed at your.
You need to realize you need to play both sides of things.
I just take more orders. I want to make it out of this alive.
We'll probably want you dead eventually. You know too much.
Oh, I'm aware of that. That's why I've covered my ass.
But that won't work forever.
It'll help me in the long run. Cuts my ties with the Imperial Navy. I don't. Criminal record gone, destroyed. I'm a free man.
Let's just.
All I need to do is a near-death mission and potentially die. It's fine by me. Alright, whatever. Overdrive goes back upstairs and goes over to Toma's room. He opens the door. Alright, you two are ungrounded now. Or, you're ungrounded now? I didn't know you guys came back together.
Toma's just still looking out the window, just looking like, mouth like wide open, looking at the golf ball out in space.
You want to go there, buddy?
Toma! As he screams loudly.
Alright, he goes up to the command bay and flies us down to this planet, which is where he will pause for now and take a short break. Whoa.
I'm gonna make something.
And we are back. Woo! After just now landing on the golf ball shaped planet, we are greeted with some natives. Their holes all have small little, their bodies have small little holes up and down, their arms and their torsos. Their faces are perfectly symmetrical, which is odd. Everything is a little too perfect.
What are we doing here, Captain?
Toma just kicks the door open and is like, Toma! And just starts running in the streets.
He wanted to stop here.
Have I heard of this plan before?
No.
Ah, get wrecked, nerd.
As Toma runs off, Overdrive presses some buttons on his little gauntlet thing that pulls up a screen about the planet. I got nothing. They're not a member of the intergalactic forces, not a part of any of the governments, pretty much just independent beings. He closes it out.
Well, I'm gonna go do some research on the planet Eater.
Perfect.
Maybe they have a library. I'll go find a library.
Roll awareness.
And Toma looks for the first, lake. Or,
Okay.
some kind of body of water that he could, swim in for a minute.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Roll presence for you.
Awareness or presence?
Awareness.
Also a natural 20.
Oh, perfect. You find a big lake. There's families, some kids, some people surfing on it. Pretty much just enjoying themselves.
Oh yeah, I just jump into the water.
And you find what is assumed to be a library. Bunch of books line the walls of this building. The language is kind of weird, but not too different from other languages in this sector of the galaxy.
Only speak many languages, would I be able to understand it?
You understand bits and pieces.
Okay. I'll look up Planet Eater information.
Okay. As you do, a few tablet books get propped up and they float over to you. Each one kind of has information and legends about what it is, how it works, but nothing really concrete other than just legends.
What's the common trend of how it works?
He just approaches planets, engulfs them with almost a shadow, and then gets absorbed. All the energy from the planet is just brought into itself.
And it's planet size?
Imagine more of like a gas storm. It's always described as not having a solid form, but there are legends that it can adapt one.
Are there any ways to kill it?
There have been legends of people injuring it, and damaging it, leaving scars and marks on its physical body. But once it turns into its gas form, everything that enters its path is destroyed.
I will steal some of these books.
As you try to steal them, roll awareness.
26.
26?
Yeah.
You notice before you steal them that they have free library cards and security pretty much blocking the door.
I'll get a library card.
Okay. Thank you.
Um,
Thank you for not committing theft on this planet. And their library.
And then I will leave with them, and I will never bring them back.
Perfect. Just as I do with all my library books.
And I'll go back to the ship and say I got some information. It's
Perfect.
not much, but
I have information about this planet. The weird shape is caused by some weird thing with the gravity, rendering most parts of the planet to be flat, while also maintaining a circular shape. This planet has corners, it's weird.
interesting. It sounds like bullshit, but maybe it's real.
No. I also heard from some locals that there's a planet nearby that is just a library. They called it Planet Alexandria. Apparently it contains infinite knowledge.
Well, maybe we should go there as well.
Probably. What has Toma been doing while they were
Oh,
attempting
Thomas
to steal?
Swimming. He's just swimming in this lake, and if there's fish in it, every once in a while, if he's underwater, he'll accidentally just scoop one up in his mouth real quick.
Perfect. Overdrive comes over to this pretty much lake and is like, Toma!
Thomas stays underwater.
Well, I rolled a nat 20.
Although I may
For
hear
presents.
you, but I'm still underwater, bitch.
Fair.
I also rolled a nat 20.
Ah,
I'm
shit.
gonna go underwater and sing and see what creatures I can control.
Roll a.
I will.
Yep.
13 flat.
13 flat.
I rolled a 16 for my song.
Fuck me.
I rolled a 16, plus my will is 5, so I got a 21. Overdrive does not fall for it. Toma does.
Do the fish.
And
come
there's like 4 or 5 fish. There's like this weird, almost dragon thing from the bottom starts rising up to you.
I'm going to go to the dragon thing and try to make it go above the surface and scare everyone.
As you do this, it just rises its head up and then immediately back down. And a few photographers like, yeah.
What was that?
Was that the monster? The nest lock monster?
I'll come out. And Toma didn't fall for it?
Toma fell. Toma died, right? He heard you.
Oh.
He fell for it, so he's basically probably doing whatever you want for a little bit.
I got Toma out. Toma follows me.
Like a zombie.
And also control the giant fish. This power is getting very useful.
Yeah.
You should actually master it instead of just torturing your son. But
He's not my son, but
your pet.
he's not a pet either. He's a friend.
Torturing your friend pet.
Oh my.
I don't think he knows the difference.
Neither do I. As we continue to talk, Overdrive walks away into a store, pulls a few coins out from his pocket, slams them down on the table, and grabs a bunch of food and walks out. Back onto the ship. Just then, we take off in the Trinity to the nearby planet of Alexandria. There's one pretty much landing pad that sinks into the ground and parks our ship. The entire surface of this planet is an infinite maze of just books. There's a guide who is robotic. It says, any combination of words, any literacy work, any tidbit of knowledge can be found here. Where may I direct you?
Toma!
He wants to go to swear word dictionaries. I would like to look for sirens and the Trinity.
Okay. A few thousand books that are all labeled dictionaries come forward and start piling on top of Toma.
Toma pushes all the books over. It's like, nah.
Can you read to him?
Just then another robot comes over and opens up one of the books and starts just reading out words. Fuck. Definition. And starts reading out the entire dictionary.
Toma
of
just
words.
starts screaming, covering his ears.
Good job, Toma.
Does he get to learn any of them?
Roll intelligence.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, unwillingly.
I rolled a 5.
5. You now know the word damn. Unwillingly, you learn the word damn.
Damn fuck toys.
In Toma.
Well, that's
Damn, Toma fucks toys.
No! God damn it. Okay.
See, stop, just that.
Blame them, not me.
Blame all
I'm
of
just the storyteller, man.
I blame you most of all.
Just then, only 3 books come out involving legends about the Space Eater. And one really, really thin comic book.
I'll read the comic book first.
It's some, like, shitty 3rd grader drawn book involving this yellow hedgehog thing killing a god.
Well, this is stupid. I'll throw that one out and go to the next one.
As you open up this book, you learn that it does have a weakness according to most legends. There's a sword that can only be found in the center of a sun. But it's never really said what sun. Apparently it was forged years ago by a fate. Not mentioning what fate forged it, but a fate forged this weapon. As you open up another book, you learn that the sword only appears to those who are deemed worthy of it.
Oh, but that's not any of us.
Well, we don't know
Maybe
that.
Toma.
Maybe Toma.
Toma. As I'm like lifting up the robot and about to throw it off an edge.
Roll strength.
That's cocked. That could be a 2 or a 20. And that's a 20.
Alright, you pick up this hovering robot and you come over to a little stairwell in one of the parts of this planet and just push it down the stairs. Ow,
Yes, the one
ow,
that was reading to me,
ow,
I definitely
damn,
have to roll.
ow, fuck, shit, ow, 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 ow. It gets further and further away.
And down every time like the robot hits something, Toma just goes, damn, 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 damn.
It's perfect.
Do I see anything on silence?
Do you ask the keeper that?
Yes.
A few dozen books come forward about sirens and the legends akin to them. Overdrive is just reading a book from the first shelf.
What do I learn about silence?
You learn that they travel mostly in small packs, attached to comets and meteors, using their songs to kind of bring ships to them and infect the minds of the people on board. Using the comets and meteors, they can also go onto planets and destroy large portions of them.
Does it show what they look like?
There's a few illustrations, but not many.
I will try to mimic, or yeah, I'll try to mimic their form, thinking that that's my original form.
Okay. Roll.
16.
You tend to copy one of their forms. You grow some tentacles at the pretty much knee down. You have tentacles now. The nose that you were trying to copy in the picture is just a little too long, and one of your hands is too tiny now. But for the most part, you copied it.
Just a fraction of the small hand.
I'll go back to Overdrive and say, I got a new form. I think this is what I'm supposed to look like, minus the tiny hand, because that's not useful.
Cool, I guess.
Also, there's a magic sword that if you're worthy, it might help you defeat the clan leader. But none of us are worthy.
Well, I mean, I don't think he would choose us if one of us wasn't worthy. He grabs the book and reads through it. He goes over to the robot and he asks, "Find me books on who's worthy. What defines worthy?" And a few books come forward, legends mostly about this otherworldly being called Thor, someone holding a lightning bolt that only they were worthy of. Stupid legends like that. But then one about the sword, about how the last wielder was a descendant from a demi-fate. And actually had died while trying to kill this world eater.
Are any of us descended by fates?
High Speed kind of shakes his hand.
Or
Not High Speed, Overdrive. God damn, I played too many characters.
you're a fate?
Not a fate, but my parents were great heroes who were descended from demi-fates. I don't believe it. I never knew them. I was like 7, something like that.
I feel like if you get the sword, that gives you too much power over the rest of us. You could kill the guy, though, which I think he has a lot of money.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's a multi-trillionaire in credits.
If I help you get the sword, can you kill him and steal his money?
You sure?
Toma goes up to the bookkeeper guy, and Toma will look at him. He's like, Toma, 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 Toma. Like trying to describe a book to him.
What he brings forward is a bunch, 2 books that you described. One about trains and another one about. It's just a generic children's book about a dog.
Yeah, that sounds about right. A small purple dog.
Yeah.
So I grabbed him from him like, come on! I put him in my mouth to hold on to him.
They fly out of your mouth. We do not do checkouts. What?
Strength check?
Sure. I can tell you this, you probably will make it.
No. Not even with 29?
A 29? Was it a nat 20? No. That goes flying, pretty much not flying out of your mouth. You hold on to it, but eventually they get out. The book director says, Toma, Toma, Toma. Toma, Toma, Toma.
And then I basically re-ask for it and I'm like, okay, I won't eat it.
And he puts them in your hand.
Okay. And then I sit down and just start looking at them.
All right then.
And that's it.
Overdrive takes the few books about the pretty much sword and touches the robot on its head and it scans its fingers, Overdrive's fingers, and he walks back to where they parked the ship. The ship comes up from the floor and they get on board. What do you two do? Do you go back on the ship right away? Do you keep looking around? Keep in mind, you can find a book about anything. Your life, your death, any children book ever made in this universe, any legend, any potential story. Any combination of words, anything that might happen will happen.
Current alive groups of sirens.
A study comes up about the trends of people hunting sirens to the border of extinction.
Does it say where
Not the only really big cluster of them that are still alive are on one of the planet's rings nearby.
I'll go up to the ship and say, hey, can we visit, well, we might not have a choice, really, but can we visit this group of sirens?
Why?
It's on the rings. 'Cause what if that's my family? Also, they can teach me how to control this song I have.
I could drop you off. I'm not getting anywhere near that planet. I'm sorry.
Well, you can go to the planet. Oh, they're on the rings of the planet.
Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere near those rings.
And then Toma does ask for a book of livable planets for water creatures like himself.
How do you you
I
walk
would
up?
say it in Toma, in just Toma
In
language.
Toma?
I'd be like, Toma, 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 Toma.
A book, not even a book, a pamphlet comes over to you that is just a planet of water.
He looks at it, he's like, Toma, Toma, asking if he can keep this one.
The robot puts its head down, and you do an intelligence to see if you know what Overdrive did to take the books with him.
No.
No?
I rolled a 0.
You just see him put his head down, and that's it.
Toma just lightly taps the top of his head and starts to try and walk away with it.
Incorrect.
Not mean or anything. It's like, that's right.
Toma. 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 Yeah, you place the book and then your hand on top, and it scans your hand and the book, or the little pamphlet, and now you are allowed to take it with you.
I'll take my books with me. My fingerprints are changing though, so I don't know if it works.
You could try.
I'll try it.
You put it on. It says, "Sorry, you cannot check this out. You have 47 overdue books."
Just a second. I'll change my fingerprint to a completely new one. 14.
Enjoy your purchase, Sirius.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect.
Wait. Which one? Sirius, the guy that we talked to?
Cyrus, Sirius, yeah.
Serious Cyrus.
It's Sirius Exquisite.
With
Cyrus.
what exquisite taste.
He does have very exquisite taste. That's why he has so
Can I
much money.
say, what other books have I checked out here?
Sorry, you caught me right. I was taking a bite.
You do not know? Then how dare you try and not bring them back?
Just a few books about combat. A screen kind of shows up listing every book that has ever been checked out.
Are any of them particularly interesting?
Literally the same one you have right now.
Oh, the World Eater one? Or the Siren one?
The Sirens.
Okay. Well, that's concerning. I'll go back to the ship and say, yeah, drop me off on the rings of the planet. I'll take a Toma, so that for a bodyguard. He can breathe in space, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't, I assume,
I can.
without your face thing?
Yeah. That's just for style.
Aren't you a human?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I can learn how to control the siren song, so maybe it's useful.
Overdrive pilots the ship to this planet where there are 8 rings kind of all over crossing each other. He gets about a shit ton of meters away to where you can almost barely see it. He's like, there you go. Good luck.
I have to fly that far.
I can shoot you out of the cannon.
That might be easier, actually.
You can go on. Get into the torpedo back.
I'll get into the torpedo.
Does a Toma go with them?
Probably not willingly.
You
'Cause
forcefully
Toma would just want to like look at his pamphlet for a while.
you forcefully split the Toma in half and take one with you. I need you to roll. What would that be to forcefully split a Toma?
Strength.
Strength. I need you to get a
Against
17
my
or higher.
resistance or toughness.
Well, I'm going to copy Thomas' powers. Natural 20.
Okay. You now have Toma strength.
So, how much do I get to add if I got a natural 20?
7.
You still get half.
I got a natural 1.
Oh.
But I'm
and
super strong now, so I guess that.
And I
it's
rolled
a critical
14
fail.
toughness.
You go to punch and you lose his power, so you just kind of hurt your hand.
I'll take one of any of your toys. Do we have like comms?
Yeah.
Does Toma have a comm?
Huh.
I'll take my comm and I'll get another comm and I will give it to Toma and I will say things into the comm so that Toma hears it. And I'll say, I'll do the symbol to like split into 2 and I'll pretend like I'm him talking to himself.
Okay.
Is that an aura presence?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he also has to roll intelligence. If he understands what you mean.
12?
I rolled sub 12.
He understands you. He splits into 2.
I'll give the comm to one and the other comm to the other.
Toma
The
also.
Toma that's gonna go with you eats the comm.
Keep in mind, he also has hive mind. He doesn't need that.
But he'll think it's funny. He
Not
won't
from
realize
within
it's
his
the
tummy.
same. I'll
Roll a poop check.
go to the other Toma and speak through the comm and try to speak loud enough that you can hear it through his stomach. And see if Toma's still amused.
You just hear just the slight like screams of your voice like going through his tummy like.
This is for us.
Do you freak out?
That Toma does, but the other one looking at the other comm just looks at it like, ah. Just kind of plays with it.
So one Toma's freaking out because they have a comm in their stomach, talking to them, and the other one is debating whether or not to eat it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Say, hey, we need more comms. Toma ate one of them. We're ready to get shot out of the cannon, though.
You get into the little torpedo, and then Overdrive hits a button, and you guys go flying out into the rings of this planet.
I will try to slow us down before we hit the rocks.
Okay.
Um,
Roll a. What would that be? Dodge?
I
No.
would say dodge
To what? To
Slow yourself down mid-flight.
or agility.
how are you gonna do that in 0G?
I can move around in space. 'Cause of-
You just been launched at. I'm assuming did we stop before we shot?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're being shot out at normal torpedo speeds.
Yeah.
How are you stopping in 0G?
I'm trying to.
Do you like parachute yourself? Cause
That wouldn't work
Yeah,
because there's no
exactly,
wind
no
resistance.
air. Yeah.
Um,
You have a photon resistor?
well, I'm able to transverse space, so I'm trying to kind of like Superman fly backwards to slow myself. But
You can make yourself bigger. Scientifically, that could work, even in 0G. You'd slow down.
You would still move the same speed. You would just reach. You just reach your destination either quicker.
No, because there's no wind resistance, so you have the same acceleration.
Right, but if you are, say you're like going like feet at the rock and you grow bigger, you will grow sooner.
Oh, I meant wider. Like creating wings to sliders. Because there is
That's still not
technically
gonna stop you.
there is technically movement in that.
But there's no wind.
Right, but there's no
air to
resistance.
So,
resist.
oh,
That's the
you're right.
problem. Is there's nothing to resist you, which is the fun of
I'll
space.
grow my arm really long.
I was gonna
stretch
say,
the
if you
powers.
get close enough to another rock, you could probably grab that rock and it would like bring you to that one.
Yeah,
But you
that's what I'm
couldn't
gonna
like
do.
stop yourself.
You also do have a Toma with you, so.
And Toma
I'll
can't.
have Toma and
Toma
my
doesn't
hands.
just fly or like swim in space or anything.
I mean, he can. Same
He
way.
does,
you
but
could.
not being shot at. He has no control at that point.
Yeah.
He's still being
I'll-
forced by G.
I'll have Toma in one hand, and I'll reach my hand out and like wrap it around the meteor, or like part of it.
One
to
of the
slow me down.
one of the parts of the ring.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for your stretchy,
10.
Probably strength.
and then strength.
And you still have Toma's +7.
No, they don't. They lost it when they punched you.
Never mind. You don't have a
Strength is 4.
So you're able to wrap your arm around it, but you don't stop. In fact, you keep stretching because you can't pull yourself.
This wasn't a good idea, was it?
Should have just not been lazy.
It was like a 5 mile at least.
Right, you're the one who's like, I'm not getting closer.
Well, yeah, because they're gonna crash my ship into that planet.
They can still crash your ship.
What's new? This asshole's done it like 3 times already.
Yeah, I don't need it again, damn it. We just
Once
fixed
per
it.
episode, basically.
God. Well, to be fair, the episode is titled "Broken Ship, Broken Bones."
I'll start singing to try to get a siren's attention.
In space. where
Roll
there's no sound.
presence. Well, we're breaking. This is sci-fi, dude. Don't be.
Well, there
I
would be.
know, I'm fucking with you.
It wouldn't bounce off the air, but it would bounce off. It goes in like radio waves.
Now you speak in radio waves.
Yeah, so they might be able to sense that. Or
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's
Because
sciencey enough.
it affects the radio waves of the ship, causing it to crash.
I don't know, but I'm glad you did, because I rolled high enough that I won't fall for your shit again.
3.
3?
Yes.
No one hears you.
I rolled an 18.
Well,
Why did you? It's 2024. We don't dab anymore.
You don't know that.
Boomer.
Fuck you. For that, I'm going to vote for the other guy.
No.
you're gonna screw everyone over for that.
No,
Because I called you
I
a
would never
boomer?
do that.
I called you a boomer as a joke.
I don't hate this country that much.
I called you a boomer as a joke.
Germany again.
Yeah. So no one hears you, and you are still falling, pretty much, while stretching. Do you want to try your strength again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is Toma just stretching from your other arm then?
Yeah, he's stretching with me. So I have him in this arm, and this arm's like stretching out from the.
Pretty much only one hand is.
I got a 6 for strength.
Maybe you should roll Toma and try it and hope he can catch something. He's only 4 feet now.
I need you to roll a toughness. I need you to roll a toughness.
You need to roll toughness.
Yeah.
6.
Nat 20
Throwing away this dice.
plus 10, I believe. If
Oh,
I'm looking
damn.
At the right sheet.
So
Yeah, my resistance is strong, bitch. 30.
you both just crash into this meteor that was in your guys'
That's a
path.
little bit meatier.
That's so funny. You both crash. Where Toma lands, there is a small new crater.
But he's just standing tall at 4 feet.
Yeah.
He's like, Toma.
And you feel your arm that was holding Toma is now broken.
I'll copy his healing power. 13.
13? Okay. You copy his healing factor, but not to the best, so it's gonna take a little bit longer.
Yeah, you get to heal in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. So, as you guys land, Overdrive goes over the comms like, y'all okay?
Toma.
Cool. See you guys later. And he starts flying away.
With Toma 2.
Yeah.
I will.
What is Toma 2 doing?
Toma 2 is looking for the cat and just being destructive.
You go over
As
to
always.
the other part of the ship that has been made into a workshop for Lunar. And the door is locked. He is not letting you in.
Yeah, I go just looking around anywhere and just if I find something that's junk, I take the junk with me.
Roll awareness.
Should I try again?
Depends what you roll.
A 5.
A 5.
5.
I will let you try again.
Okay. I wasn't meant to find shit because I rolled less.
Oh damn. Yeah, you go looking around and all you find is just trash. It's old
I
papers.
find, yeah, I'm just like, Toma. I'm just like throwing the trash around, not putting it away or taking care of it, but just like moving the trash around now.
You go into the captain's quarters, Overdrive's room, and you start going rummaging through like his clothes and
It's all
throwing
trash.
everything.
Yeah,
Not finding anything.
nothing. Not even a spare dildo.
He's a cat, so I hope not.
Well, no. This
We
is
weren't
an
talking
Overdrive's
about
room.
We weren't talking about Lunar.
Oh, I thought you were.
We were talking about Overdrive.
Oh.
I mean, Lunar might have a dildo. We don't know. He keeps it locked up tight.
Yeah,
Toys.
All right then.
Sorry, I had to say it that way.
So
Not sorry.
you guys are now on this little meteorite circling this planet.
I will try to sing a song again to start with Siren.
Okay.
18.
18?
I will say, Toma 2 will just randomly like start clapping when Toma 1 lands all cool.
Okay. He does a superhero landing? Just
Yeah. And Toma 2's like,
Oh, okay. What'd you roll for your song?
18.
18? A few sirens start coming towards you. I need you to roll a will, by the way.
against his 18.
Yeah. No. 10? Yeah, you fell for it again.
Oh, bah. I basically turned into a zombie.
The sirens look at you and then look at the Toma.
Hi, apparently I'm a siren. I didn't know. Can you guys teach me how to control that?
They open their mouths and fangs are just there and they start staring down Toma.
He's my pet.
He's like drooling.
New food. It's been ages.
We're trying to destroy a planet. You might be able to get some food from the planet that we're destroying.
Why are you destroying the planet?
Money.
Why do you need money if you're a siren?
I wasn't raised with you guys. I was raised as an assassin to kill people, hence why I have kinda legs, kinda tentacles. I will transform into one of them.
Okay.
To the person that's talking to me.
As you're doing that, the other siren who is staring down Toma is like starting to almost eat them.
15?
Does that wake up Toma?
Do I will.
I doubt it. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, no,
that
you
song
don't.
was good. What can I say? It slapped.
I will kind of swipe them away before they go after him.
Okay. They're like, and then back off.
And I got a 15 just to look like the leader.
Okay. You turn into them. The only thing off is the nose. Again, you can never master noses for some reason.
Makes sense. See, I was kidnapped by a siren colony and experimented on, and now I can change my form at will.
Only some of us can do that. You must be royalty then.
Well, fuck. Can I capitalize on that loyalty now?
No.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
We long disassembled our ranks, scattered across the galaxy.
You're more progressive than most worlds.
That's what you get when your race is nearly genocided out of existence, and your skin is used to camouflage and whatnot.
Can you teach me how to do the song?
We can try. Toma, roll a will check.
10.
10. You feel yourself like one of your eyes is now your own, but half your body is still like paralyzed.
Yeah.
I will get. Do I have like anything in my pockets that I can like put in his ears?
His?
You don't have ears, do you? You just have holes. Something.
I don't have holes either. No, I think it's a chamber that picks up frequencies in the traditionally water, but yeah.
Oh, hold your thoughts then. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely more salamander like, where they have those like covered ears.
Yeah. One of them begins to just sing their song. You should roll a will.
Do I need to roll them?
No, you can't fall for the song.
Nat 20, bitch.
Okay. Toma just stands there, no longer paralyzed, and just is staring them down.
I squint my eyes knowing I've been taken over and just look at him like, oh my.
To misnomer or to the other sirens?
To the siren that tried to nibble at me.
Ah, perfect. They stare you down back and flash their teeth in a smile.
Toma just opened his mouth like as wide as he can.
Ugh. One of them starts to sing, and
I slapped the shit out of him.
they are able to control this rock that they're on.
Like telekinetic.
Once upon a time, we were able to control ships, and people, beings. We eventually learned how to control the rocks we flew upon. Immense concentration is the only thing that can get you onto this. What the fuck? For those of you who can't see other than me, Rose just
Well, they're
acted like a cowboy.
They're riding the meteor, so I just am like, they got one lasso on the meteor, and they've got the other like, yow! Just flying through space.
As they explain this, a familiar face comes riding by on a meteor with a cowboy hat on and his red suit and 2 pistols going off. Just yeah!
Are you controlling him?
His red suit flying by.
I flip him off as he goes by. I'm like, Toma!
She goes, I don't think so. What What a fucking weirdo.
I will try to mimic the song and control a rock.
Okay. Roll.
Would I have to?
You'd have to match the tone.
Would I have to copy power? Or
Nope.
would I just have to,
You just have to roll.
do I add anything?
Just your power.
Which one?
The song one?
I haven't been adding anything to it. Because we haven't
Oh.
made it. So I rolled a 4.
Roll intelligence then.
Intelligence would be intelligence.
So 10 plus what?
Or is it
Just
10?
it was 4 plus 6.
You control some of the meteorite bits from around where Toma landed, but you can't seem to control the meteor.
How do you do that?
It's all in the pitch.
I will try to go higher and do it again.
Okay.
15.
15. You feel the meteorites start to fly towards the planet, not away.
How do I get it to go the other way? Would it go lower?
Yep.
I'll go lower. See if it makes a
Okay.
difference. Roll again.
Yep. My savage.
19.
19. You go low and you start to realize this is all just in the way you want. The pitch just directs the rock. At this point, you find yourself being able to just change the pitch and change the direction of the rock.
Is there anything else we can do that I need to know about? I've crashed our ship a couple times. I've controlled this guy. I can move rocks now. I can shapeshift.
Just whatever you want to take control of, you need to be on.
I need to be on it to control it.
It doesn't work for like planets, but people, beings in the area just need to watch out.
Do you mind letting our ship pass by?
The one who was staring down Tom was like, maybe. Are there people?
There are, but I need them alive.
They give you a glaring look like, why?
Do you want me to lure some ships here when we get out a little farther?
If this is not a promise, then we will track you down.
I'm not entirely in control, but I will try to lure a ship that is not mine.
They stare you down. Roll a... Aura? Yeah.
9.
That's kind of intimidation.
Yeah.
9.
9, they rolled an 18. You don't intimidate them, but they believe you. They step back and they go flying out to another part of the planet and the rings around it.
I will use a rock. I'll take Toma and use a rock and fling us with the rock towards the ship.
And that's the one guy who tried to eat me earlier, like, starts flying away. I take a little, like, bite at him before I'm taken away by Misnomer.
As you go to bite, you barely miss because Misnomer pulled you away too quick. And they were flying too fast.
Oh, I wanted to give him a threat.
Fair enough.
Try again, bitch, I'll eat you.
Roll intelligence for me.
7.
7. You learned a new word. Song.
Yay, it's a good word.
About goddamn time.
You mean Toma damn Toma.
Toma damn song, Toma.
Perfect. And I think that is where we're going to leave the episode. You two just getting back to the ship. And we will keep it there. Till next time, travelers, our oddballs will return.